Well. Fancy seeing you here again. Now I'm going to try and keep this as a soft-spoken video, so it classes as ASMR. Basically, I want to come on and waffle a load of crap for 15 minutes. I'm not really in the mood to whisper, so it's going to be soft-spoken, right? So, it's been about a month and a half since the last upload. You're probably thinking, Cammy, caps? Why have you got a cap on? Basically, the story is I've been in hospital, and in hospital, all my hair fell out, which is brilliant. I'm yet to know the cause of this. Obviously, alopecia. Was it due to stress of being in hospital, or was it due to some underlying health issue? Now, I went to the doctors probably a month ago, just for a routine checkup. I had like a little rash on my arm, and my skin been itching for a while. I've been struggling to sleep at night, been having itchy skin. They did some bloods. They just randomly went, we'll take some bloods whilst I'm there. Got a phone call day after I'd been to the doctors saying, yep, the bloods are showing that your liver is inflamed. You need to get to the hospital to have some bloods done again. Obviously, these bloods were still saying the liver is inflamed. This was a Friday. So they went, we'll keep you in hospital for a day or two. We'll set up an MRI, etc., etc. I ended up actually being in the hospital for 13 nights, which was absolute hell. Everything's very slow where I live, obviously hospitals are busy as hell, people come in all the time, It took 7 days for me to basically be on the ward that specialised in, the liver and everything. So I was basically just there for a week. I was on a dementia ward, an elderly ward for 7 days. So we were just coming and taking our bloods every day. It was absolute hell. I weren't, really talking to any doctors who specialised in the liver or anything. So it was almost like I was there 7 days just to wait to get onto a ward that knew more about me, and then I could have my MRIs. I ended up having a liver biopsy where they inject into your liver, take a bit out, like a mini operation. And I still don't know what's wrong yet. I have an appointment with a consultant next Thursday. I mean, I've looked at symptoms, itchy skin, hair falling out. It might be some autoimmune liver disease, like autoimmune hepatitis, we're not too sure. Obviously, it is an issue. All my hair fell out whilst I was in hospital, hence why I'm now wearing caps, and why I've kept the messy beard. It's a bit out of control, but if you've got a bald head, you've got to have a messy beard to go with it. But, it has been mental period of time. I've not really been ill. I've got a cold at the minute, as you can tell. I always have a bloody cold. I've not really been ill during the process, which is why it was more frustrating being in hospital for 13 nights, feeling perfectly fine. Only symptoms being this itchy skin, where I've got medication for the itch, so it is better. I'm finally sleeping at night and that. And also, I've been a bit fatigued, tired each day, but I'm returning to work next week. Uni have been great and everything, and you see. Also mentioned this title, I started going on Tinder whilst I was in hospital simply through boredom, and I met someone off Tinder, and seen each other 4 or 5 times now. Stuff's going well so far. So technically, we're in a relationship now. So so some goods come out of it, but in regards to hospital, a good reason why I think they held me in there for so long as well, would be extra precautionary, doing test after test after test. It's not, I don't know if I want to talk about this or not, but I'm trying to talk about stuff more from my past and that, I've told a few of my friends. A lot of my friends don't know this, only 2 or 3 close friends, and obviously my family. When I was 15 years of age, I was diagnosed with the C word. I struggle to even say it. I suppose it's something, it'll always be in my mind. It was obviously a horrible, went on for about 6 months, the battle, but obviously I'm all good with that, with everything now, but I don't know if that has left some, going through that, maybe affecting my liver, I'm not too sure, but it's something I've never liked talking about. As you can see, I can't even say the word, but that was probably one of the reasons why they were extra. They kept saying, because of your past, we're going to run more tests, The MRI was clear, so it's nothing like that. But yeah, just something in the blood is suggested there's an inflamed liver. I'd been drinking quite a bit before I went into hospital, so maybe I'd done some damage drinking and that. But anyway, I've been out of hospital now a couple of weeks, just taking it easy, having a bit of relaxation time. But Thought I'd film a video. Obviously, I've had a terrible cold the last 2 days. Come on, I don't know if it's because of my immune system might be a bit weak at the minute, but it's bloody, this cold's awful. Like, I went to bed at like 8 o'clock last night. I got up at like 10:30 today. Not slept straight through. I had like Netflix on in the background. Just kept waking up at random points, like random films on in the background. 1 second, just blow my nose. Not gonna do it on camera. That is disgusting. But yeah, getting used to the bald head is tough. I did like my hair before. Obviously, the cap looks alright. I think I've got used to wearing the caps. I don't know if my hair will grow back. I mean, if it is an autoimmune liver disease, like the hepatitis, early PSC maybe or something, then obviously you'll need medication. I don't know if when I start medication, there's a chance the hair could regrow. But if it doesn't, you've just got to get used to it, you know. At the minute, I need to ask work if I can come back wearing a cap. I'm just not used to. Obviously, like when you get older, I probably will be bald one day anyway. My dad's got bloody big bald patch he's always had. I'll probably end up being bald one day anyway. But you know, I won't. It's not nice when it just comes out of nowhere. You know, it's a gradual thing, innit? Going bald, and that takes years. Literally, like I had two. You didn't notice it on our last video. I had a patch. It was a bit random. About a couple of months ago, 2 patches formed. A little one here and a little one here. Just out of nowhere, and it freaked me out. Like, where the hell are they come from? And then I was just stuck with them 2 patches for about a month and a half. And then I go into hospital. Every single day I'm having a shower. Clumps and clumps of hair are going out. So it got to the stage when I got out of hospital, we just had to shave the full thing. I was left with no choice. And you can see, I've been shaving it every like 2 days, because you can see when it starts regrowing, you can see it's growing back patchy still. So, I don't know. I'd probably say it's 50-50 whether it'll grow back normally or not. We'll have to see. I will probably have to get used to the bald head. I mean, I'm very much just wearing caps a bit around my friends, even on a football game, because it was like 6 aside, I got away with playing in a cap. I need to ask work, I can wear a cap. Obviously, it's a bit tough for uni as well. I've got stuff like, with what I've been through, I just mentioned in the past, you know, being in the hospital mentally as well, not just physically, mentally has took it out of me. Like, when I've come out, I weren't in a position like, for example, uni exams started for me this week. Obviously, I'm only in my first year because I went to uni late. I've not been in a position to do exams. I'm still stressing about results, etc. and that. But I need to contact uni. Obviously, it happened right at the end of the year. There were like 2 assignments left, and obviously they're not going in anymore now until October, I think, I return to uni. So it'd be a case of getting a few assignments done at home. All my exams were actually online for my course, so I just need to email uni. They've been good. They basically said take as long as you need. Work have been the same. They've been good, so you know, I might give it another week and then get back to normal, but you know, I needed a bit, after being in the hospital for 13 nights, I needed a bit of time to myself, but you know, I've noticed I've noticed that one video on the channel's got 41,000 views now. That's absolutely mental when I looked the other day. But you know, anyway, just a rambling video. I am going to upload a actual ASMR video tomorrow, like summer, you know, try and get back into maybe uploading a couple of times a week. We'll see, you know what I'm like, you'll probably see me in a month. I'm going